Hey everybody, so post-market analysis, March 6, 2022. So today after NFP, um, there wasn't really, there was some potential entries on the lower time frames. This was NFP shooting up 825, 830, so price shot up from 30 to 900 roughly up to about 33 and 60, so about 100 or so points, and then it just shot down, retesting and actually breaking this previous low. I had drawn this fib from when the market dropped yesterday, so it just bounced around this 23.6 level around this level of support and then dropped down. And it's hitting a lot of resistance here around this 32,600 to 32,700 level, and now it has pushed back up into this support again in the last few minutes here. But on the higher time frames, this just looks ridiculous. It's just bouncing around in here with no real clear direction, just kind of like testing those different support and resistance areas. But on the daily time frame, we're showing obviously a lot of exhaustion, a lot of resistance here in this area, getting pushed down to this area and getting pushed back up. Obviously, this is a strong level here around this weekly support and resistance level of 32,870 roughly. A lot of resistance here, but it looks like there's a lot of bearish momentum that's going to keep trying to break it. On the weekly candle, as you can see, with 1 hour, 16 minutes left, it's pretty safe to say that this is closed as a very weak bearish, or excuse me, well, very strong bearish candle actually. But price, keep in mind, started here, started up here this week, pushed all the way up to here, and then, well, actually, no, started here, went down to here, kept pushed all the way up to here, and then now has been pushed all the way back down to here. So definitely a lot of strong bearish momentum here, continuing to push the market down. The monthly, obviously, we're still very early on, but still looking bearish, having breaking through, really testing this weekly support resistance level again of the 33,870 approximately. But breaking it down, smaller time frames, here it is, just hitting that resistance, struggling to break through though, through there. But I think ultimately though, it will break through. I think this week coming up, it looks like it'll break through. So I didn't get into anything today. I laid this out, but it was after the fact that I didn't get into any trades today. It just seemed like a lot of craziness. I mean, these could have potentially been some good entry points, um, for 1 to 2. I mean, as I said, getting in around this level here, this 23.6 level, could have potentially done, 1 to 3, maybe if I had gotten in here, potentially. But I, I don't know. I mean, it was the end of the week. News had a lot to do with market movements this week, so I just really didn't. More than anything, I didn't like the fact that price was kind of just like touching this area here. I mean, again, if I was really trying to just get in and out quickly, I probably could have taken one of these moves. But on the hourly, it looks ridiculous. I mean, obviously, I would have liked to have tried to got in here and kept my stop loss above this level, but I was looking for something even a little bit higher because I was keeping in account these levels here. So I was thinking the price would push potentially back up to here and retest this support, which also was in line with the daily support and resistance level, also in line with the 38.2 fib level. And as you see, that never occurred. I didn't get into a trade. So that's that. Actually, now that I'm talking about it, I'm going to drag my fib down because now this is not the new low anymore. Now this is the new low here. This is the new low here. So there we have it. So this week coming up, still going to be targeting sells, basically. Still going to be looking to go short. Still think that the bearish momentum is definitely intact. There will be a push up, I believe. I don't think it'll just drop straight down. I believe there will be a push up, a retest of this area. Still think that. And once it does, once it pushes up to this area here, but obviously how the week starts, even around this level, depends on what's showing as a form of exhaustion. Clearly, this is a level that has additionally been formed. I'll put a little random line here, just because. I don't really need to put that random line. That's all right. I see where it is basically, but the top of this range here, now that it's formed some structure here, potentially might want to get in there. Still would prefer to get up in here somewhere, but we will see. We will see where it goes now with all the market movement. Over the next few hours of starting off the week. I'm not going to be getting in until late London session or New York session on Monday. So depending on what's shown. So with that, that's the wrap up for the week. Still looking bearish. Still going to be looking for pullbacks and sells to continue to ride this down. Which, as far as I can tell, I mean, I don't know. This looks like it could drop, in my opinion, down to 31,000 approximately. Below that, even 29,000. So, we'll see. I mean, I don't think that'll happen immediately. Obviously, each one of these is a week, so probably over the course of the next few weeks. But we will see what happens, definitely. So, have a great weekend, and I will be back with you guys before the New York session on Monday.